It's Friday, March 17th. This is a pre-opening SPY report about an hour to go before the open. And when we look at the pre-market range, it becomes pretty interesting regarding what may happen today. You can see here the range at the moment is pretty wide relative to yesterday's green bar. And we're right near the low end of the bar. You can see right here. So far, we are drifting lower here at the open. So either this becomes that failure I was talking about in the closing video yesterday, where if you take the 15-minute chart and zoom it out, you can see here on this downtrend, maybe it's possible we just had kind of a 1, 2, 3 pullback, and we're going to start lower here below the pre-market range and continue lower to end the week here on Friday, even though we've had 4 days up. That was always a possibility, even though it looked like things might be changing to the upside. Also, if you look at the open of the month, let me zoom this daily chart out. You can see the month open is right here, and we might open right below that. Today we kind of turned the month green yesterday a little bit, or we're trying to, but we might get back to red before today's over. Also, you can see this weekly chart. If we open up down, here and continue lower, all of a sudden the weekly chart begins to have a little more of a selling tail, especially if we sell off. This could be, let's say we, sell off today and we close somewhere down here. This bar is going to look have a lot of resistance up top going into next week. So it all depends how we open today. I mean, the other possibility, of course, is that maybe by an hour from now, we kind of drift up here, and this is just kind of a pullback to the midway point of that green bar, and we have an immediate green bar up, and we get that follow through. We expect, when you see a bar like this, you expect those highs to be tested. So this could very easily turn into a good buy signal here. Let's say we start here, we have a green bar, we head up on bar number 2 or something like that on the 15-minute chart. We'll kind of expect to take yesterday's high out and close green, and then maybe the whole up bias scenario unfolds as the week comes to an end. So we're just going to have to find out where price action leads us. We're certainly drifting lower here, and this could, I just want to see if this becomes a failure bar on Friday. So in other words, after 4 days of up, we get the final big down day, and that sticks with our downward bias, staying below the low of, or the open of the month back here, this bar. And if we stay, keeping that monthly chart still red, and maybe even getting a 2 down day today, who knows? We'll find out what happens. But so that's what's unfolding here. We're just going to have to see where that open takes us. A lot of times when I see a green bar, I like to have a downward opening, because you're going to take out the high of that bar with higher probability, so at least you get to start down here and work your way up. So keep that in mind. And if you have a big green bar and you gap up, a lot of times I like to see it go red first and then green before getting involved, because the gap up has a little exhaustion risk. So this could be a good down opening to start higher, or it could be the start of confirming the overall down bias that's still in play until this week closes and we find out what happens into next week. So let's just see where we go today, but at the moment we're definitely drifting to the downside.